All right, guys. The Utah Jazz lose a close one to the Los Angeles Clippers. This is the Hoops Nerd postgame show. Rough loss for the Jazz. In a lot of ways, the Jazz fans should be excited, but at the same time a little worried about a few things. But honestly, there are a few things that can be fixed. Now, let's start with the Clippers. The Clippers are as talented and probably the most talented team in the NBA. And honestly, the Jazz got a little bit lucky tonight with some of the misses. Landry Shamet, he just missed some open shots that he normally makes. Although, Utah also missed some open looks. Joe Ingles missed like 2 corner threes that he normally knocks down wide open. So, a little bit of a wash. And you've got to give the Jazz a little bit of credit on their defense. Their defense tonight was fantastic. But the one aspect of their defense that was not good enough was defensive rebounding. It was absolutely atrocious. The Clippers had 18 offensive rebounds tonight, and you got to give credit to Montrezl Harrell, who's really freaking good, and that's part of what he does. But if you want to have a good defensive possession, you've got to close it with a defensive rebound. Guys, I don't know why the streaming video is not doing very well tonight, but we're just going to have to overcome it, just like the Jazz are going to have to overcome this defensive rebounding issue. It's bad. And I'm sure there's numbers out there that say the defensive rebounding's pretty good or whatever. The eye test tells me it's not good. And they are allowing a lot of second chance points. And it just, I don't know, there's a little, and it's not even based off of any sort of reality. It just feels like a lot of 50-50 balls are not coming the Jazz way. I don't know. That might be effort. That might be defensive rebounding. I don't know. But something's got to improve if the Jazz want to beat teams that are as good as the Clippers. Kawhi was contained pretty well. I think he was 1 for 9 going into the fourth quarter. Royce O'Neal was doing a great job, and then he went off in the fourth, and that's just what superstars do. The Jazz just did not get enough offense. Mike Conley has not figured it out yet, but guess what? He will. Two of the thing that's a little, that reason to not be that worried still with Conley is just some of the turnovers are pretty bad, and he's normally good at protecting the ball. So that's just a sign right there that he has not gotten comfortable yet. 2 of the plays were just kind of mind-boggling. They were 2 inbound plays that actually went to 4 points for the Clippers that might have been the game, honestly. If Utah doesn't have those things go that way and gets an actual offensive possession out of it, that's like a 6 to 8 point swing, So that was frustrating for Utah, but you've just got to give the Clippers credit. They've got incredible talent. They've got Lou Williams, who just is able to find ways to score no matter what. You've got Kawhi Leonard, who is arguably the best player in the league. And you've got Paul George coming back. So the Jazz have their work cut out for them. And the thing that they can be better at is the defensive rebounding. That's the thing. That's an improvable thing. It's not like last year's team where you just can't shoot, You're just not going to get enough points. This team can flat out score, and there were times where they were down big and just came right back and actually took a lead. There was like a 22-point swing at one point. It's just, these are fixable things. It's rebounding. It's hustle plays. It's getting 50-50 balls. It's not making bad passes, turnovers, things like that. Fixable things that the Jazz will figure out. And then Mike Conley will just continually improve within the offense. He just hasn't found it yet. He just flat out hasn't. And he will. But there's so many things where it's just like he's not understanding the offense. The passes aren't there. The comfort level isn't there. He's 30-something years old in a brand new system, having played for like 13 whatever years for the Grizzlies. He'll figure it out, but it's not going to be an overnight thing, obviously. I heard some things with Rubio that it took till All-Star break, till he finally understood everything and just felt that comfort level that he needed. It will take time for Conley. No worries. The Jazz have the entire season to figure out. That's why the Sacramento loss sucked, because you should have won that game, and they didn't. So, tough stuff for the Jazz tonight. Kind of like my computer not recording very proficiently. But you know what? It happens. The Jazz will figure it out, and maybe my computer will. I don't know. Guys, like and subscribe this channel. Make sure that you rate and review on SLC Dunk. If you're like a Craig and you want to tell me that you unsubscribed, that's okay. Be like Craig if you want. Spell your first name with a K. You could do that, or you couldn't. Guys, I will talk to you later.